This is a video review from the National Writing for Children Center for the children's picture book, Izzy the Very Bad Burglar, written and illustrated by Amy Proud. Now this book comes from Sky Pony Press, and Sky Pony is an imprint of Sky Horse Publishing. And this book didn't have a dust cover as many of their other ones do. Maybe it does come with a dust cover, but this particular one that was sent to me didn't have a cover. However, it still has a lot of things that I like about the book, with the cute end papers, and in this case the end papers are actually illustrations. And as the name implies, the book is all about this little girl named Izzy who's a burglar, and Izzy comes from a long line of burglars. And the story starts by saying, Sunnyside Lane was dark, all was silent and still, but if you looked closely, you'd see hiding in a tangly tall tree a little burglar and her friend Frog. So Frog is sort of her little sidekick. Izzy was by nature a very good girl, and Frog was a very kind frog. But as everyone knows, burglars are unkind and must do mean things. And so that kind of sets up the story for what's happening. And if you look down here, here's her parents in the car kind of waiting for her because she's got to go rob somebody. So it says Izzy came from a family of excellent burglars. Her granny had been a famous cat burglar. Her uncle had picked pockets all across the world, and even her little cousin was a notorious bank robber. But every time Izzy took something that didn't belong to her, she got a bad feeling in her stomach that wouldn't go away. And you can see that this book is easy for someone to read out loud to kids, and that's always nice because it means a parent or a teacher or a grandparent is going to want to read this book over and over again, because it's not one of those books that's so tedious to read a million times. And kids, when they love a picture book, they do want it read over and over again to them, so that's nice. And I love these double page spreads. I always mention that if a teacher or someone is reading a book aloud to a group of kids, it's easy for kids to see the pictures when the person holds the book up when you've got a nice double page spread like this. And I love the way that the text is chunked here into easy readable sections. So we see what happens when Izzy goes to people's homes to rob them. She does what she's supposed to do, but she always gets a bad feeling in her stomach. And then we see that she decides to change this feeling because she does some nice things for the people when she's robbing them. And I won't go through all the things, but it's just really kind of cute. When she breaks into one house, she decides that, well, I'm going to bake them some double chocolate brownies with gooey caramel chunks. And when they realize they've been burgled, at least they'll have a nice tidy house because she cleans up, and they'll have something sweet to eat. So for a little while the funny feeling didn't come back, but then after a while it kept coming back because she still knows she's done something wrong. So the book goes through all these little things that Izzy does when she's robbing people with these colorful pictures. Again, I love the color palette that the author chose, or the author and illustrator in this case, because it's the same person, Amy Proud. But the color palette she chose for this book, with the blues and Izzy's red hair, the greens and pinks, and just nice colors that you see spread throughout, the green on the frog. But we see all these things Izzy does. And then of course a good picture book ends with a twist, and this one ends with a twist too. And I'm not going to tell you the end because I think that's always fun for you to discover as you're reading the book with the child that you bought the book for. So you'll see the twist at the end of the book, and then you'll see the end papers at the end as well. Now this book is available using the link that we've got listed below this video for Amazon. You can just order it there. And I always encourage people, if you want to order books from Amazon, that you become an Amazon Prime member, because then you can get free shipping on anything you order, and that makes it really nice. You can order several books, and we've got many books at the National Writing for Children Center that come from Sky Pony Press and other children's publishers that you might want to order for your children, grandchildren, or your students if you're a teacher or librarian. So we highly recommend Izzy the Very Bad Burglar, and kids are going to love it. You're going to enjoy reading it to kids, and it's got a really nice message here of, doing good things for people.